Debt Management Office injects 400 billion naira into Nigeria's economy. Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) loses bid to seize Patience Jonathan's millions. Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission's (ICPC) to begin prosecution of former police chief. And in sports, Nigeria records more gold at the Commonwealth Games. These and more news reports in a moment. I am Nten Ekbang with the AM News on Television Nigerian. The Director General Debt Management Office, Patience Oniha, has revealed that the federal government had released about 400 billion naira government securities into the economy to service its debt and improve liquidity. Speaking at an economic discourse function tagged Economy in Rebound, Pitfalls, Trajectories and Resetting on Friday, Oniha stated that the fund was government's strategy to reduce its debt profile and reduce interest rates on government lending from 18% to 14%, a move which she said will improve the ability of financial institutions to lend to the real sector. She reiterated the urgent need for reforms on population, infrastructure, development and scaling up actions to meet the expectations of the citizens of the country. The application by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission seeking to seize the funds in 15 bank accounts linked to Mrs. Patience Jonathan has been struck out by the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos on Friday. In her ruling, Justice Mojisola Olatoregun rejected the ex parte application filed by the EFCC for the seizure of the funds, saying the funds were already subject of litigation before two other judges, Justice Murtala Nyako and Justice John Soho, both of the Federal High Court in Abuja. The EFCC sought to seize the funds belonging to the former First Lady, which totaled up to over $8 million and over 7.35 billion naira in 15 bank accounts. Still ahead, ICPC to begin prosecution of a Hindero for alleged fraud, while on the entertainment scene, an update on the nominees for 2018 Headies Award. Stay tuned.
For almost a decade, the Nigerian army have given their all to ensure that our dear country is not overrun by Boko Haram insurgents. Some have in the process paid the ultimate price, while many will forever live with indelible scars occasioned by their determination to protect the country, no matter the hurdle. Despite these, they have remained resolute and undaunted, and today, all territories the insurgents once took control of have been recaptured and normalcy restored. And now, for the first time in a long time, the end of Boko Haram is foreseeable. Therefore, the wisest thing for the remaining insurgents to do is to surrender today or face total destruction from the army. Remember, the Nigerian army will stop at nothing to ensure that total peace is restored in all parts of the country. So, be wise and embrace peace today or get ready to be ruthlessly dealt with. This message is brought to you by the Coalition on Conflict Resolution and Human Rights in Nigeria.
Thanks for being there. Former Inspector General of Police Sunday Ehindero is to face prosecution for alleged 16 billion naira fraud by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, the ICPC. The spokesperson of the commission, Rashidat Okodua, who disclosed this in a statement, accused the former police boss of converting money belonging to the Ministry of Police Affairs into personal use while in office. The ICPC spokesperson further disclosed that following a Supreme Court ruling dismissing the appeal filed by the former police chief challenging the jurisdiction of the commission and the FCT High Court to try him, the case against Ehindero, who was IG between 2005 and 2007, would continue at the FCT High Court in Abuja. Ehindero and an accomplice had in 2012 been arraigned on a 6-count charge of conspiracy to criminally convert police funds totaling over 16 million naira into private use. And to some entertainment news now, Nigerian singers Davido, Wizkid, Simi and Olamide topped the list of nominees for the 2018 Headies Awards, a ceremony that recognizes outstanding achievements in the Nigerian music industry. Organizers of the annual music event on Friday released a list of 77 nominees in over 25 different categories after sifting through thousands of entries submitted in the year under review from July 2016 to December 2017. Davido leads with 6 nominations, while Starboy, Wizkid, Simi, and rapper Olamide follow with 5 nominations each for the awards scheduled to hold on the 5th of May at Echo Hotels in Lagos. New categories such as the Viewer's Choice and the Best Performers Awards were introduced to this year's event, which is the 12th edition in the series, while a special category to recognize the efforts of brands that have supported the entertainment industry will also debut at the Music Fiesta.
Nigerians have tested political parties, religion and age. It is time to get a bridge builder to heal the wounds. Hassan Dan Kwambo. Under your watch as Executive Governor of Gombe State, you have been able to manage the state's resources in view of the numerous projects so far completed and the low statutory federal allocations accruable to the state. With your landmark achievements in healthcare, youth employment, women empowerment, road infrastructure, pipe-borne water, security, education and agricultural development, we are sure of a better Nigeria. 2019 is not about power or change, but rather it is about Dan Kwambo to replicate his humility and servant leadership. Dan Kwambo, Nigeria. Nigeria, Dan Kwambo.
On the foreign scene, Turkish prosecutors ordered the detention of 140 people, including serving army officers, over alleged links to US-based preacher Fethullah Gulen, accused of orchestrating an attempted coup in 2016. Turkish police launched simultaneous operations in 34 provinces across the country for 70 serving army members in a probe led by state prosecutors in the central province of Konya, where suspects were targeted based on statement by soldiers previously detained over ties to the cleric believed to have been responsible for students' houses for Gulen movement. A release by the United Nations Human Rights Office in March stated that Turkish authorities had detained 160,000 people and dismissed almost the same number of civil servants since the failed coup in July 2016, which Ankara blamed on Gulen, who has severely denied the charges. And to some sports updates now, Commonwealth champion Odunayo Adekunroye and 8-time African champion Blessing Oborodudu have won gold in the women's freestyle 57 kg and freestyle 68 kg respectively. Adekunroye, who is recording his second Commonwealth gold after grabbing the first in the 53 kg category in Glasgow, Scotland in 2014, defeated India's Pooja Danda 7-5 at Carrara Sports Arena on Friday. Her compatriot Oborodudu won her first Commonwealth gold after a narrow 4-3 defeat of Canada's Danielle Lepage, also on Friday at the ongoing Commonwealth Games, Gold Coast, Australia. Also, sprinter Oluwatobilola Amosun won the women's 100 meters hurdles gold, putting the Nigerian team in the 8th position on the 2018 Commonwealth Games medals table with 8 gold, 5 silver and 5 bronze. Amosun picked the medal in a time of 12.68 seconds. And to wrap up the news, at this time a recap of our top stories. Debt Management Office injects 400 billion naira into Nigerian economy. Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC loses bid to seize Patient Jonathan's millions. Independent Corrupt Practices and Related Offences Commission's ICPC to begin prosecution of former police chief. And in sports, Nigeria records more goals at the Commonwealth Games. That's the AM News on Television Nigeria. And do remember that kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Be kind to someone. Today, thanks for watching. I am Inten Ekbang. Bye-bye.